1, 2, 3, 4.
And welcome to another amazing episode of Unscripted right here on 180 DYC. First of all, thank you for all of our subscribers. If you are new here, thank you so much. Thank you for watching our episode. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your like. Thank you for sharing. And yes, it's another amazing episode right here with beautiful people right beside me. I've got the only man in the building.
Yeah, you are seeing your dad, your dog.
And here is. And
my beautiful self, Jumoke.
okay, so I am so excited you guys are here and we are doing this together. And today's topic, I'm kind of excited to talk about it. I'm learning on today's topic because these people here, they've got so many things to say in regards to today's topic, and which is, should Christian born sage use zodiac sign and use affirmation? And so this zodiac sign is like a big thing in this generation, especially the Gen Z. Zodiac sign is a big thing. So we'll be discussing around all of those things. Should Christian use sage, zodiac sign, and affirmation? So to start with this, I am going to start with Mr. Sheyi right here. So Mr. Sheyi, what do you think zodiac sign is like? Give us your opinion on zodiac sign.
My own opinion of zodiac sign is it's all about stars. Those signs are stars. So people of the world, I want to talk to because I'm not sure that it's Christians should believe in zodiac sign.
Okay.
I'm not sure about that. I'm starting to correct it. So it's all about sign. The Bible don't understand from the book of Psalm 18 verse 3 that talks about the Lord knows our signs and stuff. So I think that's the place people of the world, the astrologists, take the word zodiac. I don't know. But I think that's the place they get a work. That's zodiac and start bringing people signs and stars for.
Okay, so let me ask you. You said you don't believe in it, right? Okay, so you don't, like, if someone calls you, what's your month again?
September.
So do you know the
Yes, they call it Vigo.
It's September Vigo.
Yes,
Not all September.
not all September, but
No, it's
I
like
fall
that's
to from August 22 to September 17. So how did I know that?
Okay, what are you, Olamide? What's your take on the zodiac sign thing?
Well, like you have said, the Bible mentioned about something about stars, but I have not seen anything on zodiac signs. Like this one's like, okay, maybe in the introduction of Paul now, for instance, Paul he was born in October, is Libra, kind of that kind of thing. I've never heard of it. I've never seen it in the Bible. However, there was a time that I also believed in it, or let me say, I was reading on it. I was like, okay, I'm Libra. I was kind of reading what they wrote, their characteristics and everything. I was like, okay. So there was not a particular time I was there was a guy that I was looking at that time too. So I asked of his birth month, and he told me November 24. I said, okay, let me check his zodiac sign. I don't know if we're compatible. But yeah, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all.
So when you check, were you guys compatible?
According to the
You
zodiac
guys are
sign,
compatible?
yes.
Okay.
But in real life,
What's your take on it?
So surely.
It's not my idea.
The thing is, but I think at some point, if you are the type of person that is curious, you want to know about it. And that's being a Scorpio, we're curious. And you are curious. So I think I kind of like believe on it then. Why I would say believe on it then, and now do I believe in it? Not really. If we were to go by the Bible, when those three wise men, were they three, right?
Yeah, three.
When they gave birth, when Jesus was born, and something led them, it was stars.
Yeah.
And if you should check from where those three men came from, they are the Arabians, the present day Arabians.
yes.
And the Arabians actually are astrologers. They read stars, they read signs, they read palms, they do things like that. So it therefore means that God communicated the birth of Jesus Christ to them through what they understand, stars. So it means that reading of stars had actually been even before Christianity came by, because Christianity is after Jesus Christ, you know. So saying if it is Christian thing or if a Christian should do it or if a Christian should believe on it, I am just actually going to sit on the fence. Very unusual. I'm going to sit on the fence. But the thing is, one could come to the point of idolizing it. That's making it your point of reverence rather than going to God. There are things that this thing says that you will see that it just shoot at you in the face like, whoa, this is me. If you check the characteristics of Scorpio in Zodiac, it is me. Like, I barely can take things, you know, and I could be so friendly with you, but then deep within me, do you get? And that's the character of a Scorpio. The Scorpio will be there, you'll be looking at it as a very beautiful picture on the grass or on the sand, but it's still that is off like this is actually going up for to you. So by and large, I don't believe in it any longer, but I have the residual knowledge of what I used to know about. So I know everybody's. I know.
So does it freak you sometimes that
Yeah.
something happens to you?
Then do you
Okay,
get?
no.
No, I don't even have the consciousness of it. The only thing that remains in me is the fact that, you know, what you know, you can't unknow.
Yeah.
A lot of things. It will sit in that residual part of your brain. But when the time comes for you to use it, but I don't refer to it, or situation don't happen to me, and I refer to what my zodiac sign says. No, I don't. But I know so much about it. And as of the time I used to work with it, I don't see it as a sin or an offense as a Christian thing.
Oh, okay, but now
I don't have any backings. I don't have any, not like God spoke to me or somebody spoke to me or I read something that said this thing is bad or good or is bad. But I just know that it doesn't resonate with me anymore. I just don't work with it anymore. But I don't have a backing to say why or this is the reason why I stopped.
Okay. I think I kind of agree with you when you say that people should not idolize it. I think I kind of agree with you on that one. Yes, and aside from this zodiac sign thing, there are also things that Yorubas that they do that Malongo yes.
Oh, okay.
I feel that it's just kind of like a way of zodiac sign and everything. Since you have God, I just feel that everything should
Do
be.
you know what's the but yeah, because I have a thing that if you believe in God, and today is our power service, and Pastor read the pastoral verse from the Bible, they talk about our children.
Yeah.
So when you have a newborn baby, and you ask people to sign it, and you can post it. So you can pray about it, and God will show you the problem.
Sorry, there was when I was growing up, like I used to say that I don't want to raise a child that had my childhood days because I was very stubborn. I don't have the characteristic of a firstborn that usually is time to be gentle and calm. So there was this time I did something and my mom threw a plank at me. I still have the mark on my head, and it hit me at the back of my head, and blood started shooting out. And I was so happy because I knew this is what would actually break my mom's wings. And I just slumped. And everybody was like, Mama, no, sir, how is that called? My mom passed by me. I heard it because me Odaku actually. And my mom said, I'm sick in Yoruba. I can tell you sisters and brothers. Like, if you are sick, up till now, if anything happens to you, my mom will always say that. And I feel like, what audacity. So it's not like she has known the kind of children God gave her.
Yeah.
So I'm not even had time to save my mom, which I'm going to do with this thing now. To ask that, people need to confidence, and to just say that, do you get? So the thing is, I'm trying to buttress what she said, that if you're a child of God, you're a believer, you will know.
Yes.
You will know, Nisha, that God has given you those children, and is going to make them into bringing a kingdom on earth for him.
Yes.
And because of he said to Abraham, is it Abraham, that I know that Abraham will instruct his children in my way. If paraphrasing, I will look for it. I will look for it and I'll send it to you. So God knows that Abraham is going to train his child in the way of God. Do you get? So that's the way we Christians should be. By the time you have the blueprint with you, you don't need a sage, you don't need a zodiac sign, you don't need an astrologer, because you know that this is a child of God. This is a child born of God and from God. Not the Aloto Elodo Abi Oluweri Magbodo.
I was telling Shadi yesterday
That's his wife.
that one day I was going to Kenya, so I had to go the bus down to there and that place. When I was coming back, the lady and I'm very sure the child, they are pushing inside the bus. You see the joy in this girl. The joy, I was so happy. I had to look back that the mother was preaching, the boy was so jingling, the mother, yes, the Bible, the way, as in, I had goosebumps that imagine the way this woman is training
the child
of the Lord. Okay. Not taking her to church alone. Taking her to bus number. Do you know what it takes to preach inside the bus?
Yeah.
And as a boy, you get brother. Oh,
you are so
there.
Yeah.
And when the mother was singing, the boy was clapping.
Wow.
Was singing.
That's nice.
As in, when it dropped, I had to just I'm so happy to see that. So when you have that spirit, you don't need to do apologize. You don't need to leverage on any form of zodiac what have you, just to know the future of your son or your daughter or child. So I was saying something the other day when we started, that my friend that is in the US did so much on zodiac. So I think he has now realized he want to switch his career from banking to full tech. He said he wake up that morning and he usually gets inspiration on. So just so that this is a new trend and as a clinic on Scorpio, this is Scorpio. So really he started learning the business analysis. So he started learning, so it's so right. Within 2 months of starting that, as a junior PA, he got a senior role.
Wow.
As in, he was doing very well, not knowing that there's a brighter future ahead of him that will come. You know, anything that stuff is doing. The wife, when that thing started, of course, the lady served him breakfast. You know, he has divorced.
Wow.
You know, he lost his job.
Wow.
You know, everything was just.
But the zodiac has stopped giving you notification.
He still gets notification.
Oh wow.
So the funny part is that this guy was a strong believer in that shit. That when those things was happening, so this thing was telling him that he's a
face.
The guy was doing this for 2 years.
Wow.
By the time he nearly committed suicide.
Wow.
Because everything was just going backward. Until one day, it's very hard for you to preach to someone that understands Bible more than you. It's very so. This guy understands the word. He understands the word. He's a preacher of the word. He understands the word. So it's very hard for us to do that. So what we do at the firm is start praying for him.
Yeah.
So one day he encountered Christ. So one guy was going on the street sharing tracts, doing the tracts, and one word jumped at him, and he changed his life.
That was what I was saying.
So this is what I did now. Usually stand up. He stays in the US, so he doesn't go to church, but every day before he go to work, he will go and do
So I was saying something about that.
No. I told you about this. No, their location. You can't try that.
Yeah.
Because they are the first place. But this location I'm doing is their office location. I stayed there. Nobody is going on the road. They are in an office.
Hearing.
And he doesn't go to church. That's the only thing. Wow. Monday to Sunday.
Wow.
You go to the teaching location. Go there and preach. Because you know that a lot of them they are dealing with those things.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a nice story about your friend. I'm so glad that he has changed right now. So another thing is, should Christian burn sage? You know, there's a thing that you want your house to smell nice, where you use incense, frankincense. We know that is majorly what all those things is for. But sometimes I've seen on Instagram when people pray, they will put that thing. Oh my diva, I think to not be doing like this evil spirits and all of those things. And some of them pray in a Christian way. I'm like, is this thing like godly? Are you supposed to use this thing? This thing, you're supposed to use it to your house for your house to smell nice. So what's your take on that, aside from you?
You're not supposed to burning sage is not the genesis of sage burning is actually not for your house to have fragrance.
Okay.
Burning sage, going by the Bible in the Old Testament, sage burning, which is incense, was actually not for you to have fragrance in your home. If you should go, I think it's in Chronicle, where they were describing how order of service should be. Incense were there to be burned. That's why, if you should go to the white garment churches nowadays, they still do that when they are on they will put it in charcoal bond with it. They have names of those things and all that. And if you should check again, the people, those three wise men that came to visit Jesus to brought those scents, and those things they brought were actually not perfume you spray on your body. They were actually incense. It was supposed to be burned. Now, the thing is to carry a fragrance to heaven, because perfumes actually are language. They are spiritual way of communicating. That's why you see most perfumes have some names that there are perfumes you will put on your body that will arouse you. Do you get? There's perfume that you spray on your body that speaks a particular language to you.
Yeah.
So ideally, the initial usage of incense is actually not to give fragrance to your house or to your body. It's actually to communicate to God. So when Christian burn sage, I don't want to talk about it. As in when Christian of nowadays, modern day Christian burn sage, I don't really know if they are referring to the olden days Bible activities. I don't know why. I do not burn sage.
So add to that, growing up, I stayed like 2-3 houses from my house. There's a Celeste CCC church there. So they usually burn this thing whenever they want to start the service. When they start the service, just to So I've been watching choosing. So it's a biblical movie that talks about the birth of Jesus Christ, the life of Jesus Christ. So Nicodemus, the teacher of the world. So whenever before he teaches about one thing, before he enters the synagogue, one thing. So talking about this thing and giving some, there was one day someone gave me one instance. So he said it calms your nerves. So you're going to a very long day and you just want to sleep.
Should you
just put it there? Yeah. Oh God, this is not calm my nerves. this is so those are now invited to the house and she come and sit down in their chair. She burned it. So I was there and I said, so now what happened? I put in my house, burned it.
Didn't work.
Yeah, no work.
Yeah.
I go to his place. She burned it.
And it worked.
Why? It's like there's a belief to everything. When you attach your belief to anything, you get results. Sure. So that's why I respect this guy so much, blacksmith. They will turn metal to a what's it called? To a sword. Do you know what they do? They put metal on a very hot pot.
Yeah.
They smash it till it's flat. Do you know what that takes? It takes time. It takes energy. Strength. It takes strength before you get results. So those saints and what have you, so there are these people that believe so much in it. The Muslim believe in it.
Yeah.
They still do it. But Pentecostals, you don't do that. So my can do it. Yes. So I don't want. I'm not gonna say I want to sit on the fence. As a Pentecostal grown-up guy, I don't think it's right to be born incense in the house just to change the spirit or bring the spirit of God down. Because he said he said out of our belly shall flow the rivers of living water. That means that out of our belly we have spirits. That when we call up the spirit, it will come out. All you need to do is just speak. So why are we using incense to bring the spirit? When you are a carrier of the spirit, the Bible says we shall receive power after the audience have come upon. That means we already have this power and a child of God. Because we are born of God.
I think to add to what he has said, I think that incense thing, there's an act of burning.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So the Bible has already said that we should present ourselves pure and holy, acceptable, yes, as a living sacrifice. So when Jesus came, he has already talked to us about about our bodies being the sacrifice, being the temple itself. So I believe that the burning of anything, the composition, everything comes from within. So that's the reason why when we worship him, it goes as an incense to him, to heaven.
Yeah.
The fragrance of our worship, even Minister Josiah said it. You understand?
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I do not even believe in that, because even while worshiping God, it goes as an incense to him.
Yes.
And he can even stand up from his throne.
Makes sense. Makes a
Because
lot
we are
of
his
sense.
worship.
Yes.
Make a lot of sense.
Yes,
Basically, what I'm trying to say is what she has said. The thing is, the hour that Jesus Christ, I think he gave up the ghost, was when they clocked actually temple fire. As in, it's strong. Like the holies of holies, now we have access.
Yes.
So we do not need an intermediary.
Yes.
So the reason for burning incense then was because they do not have the presence of the Holy
Exactly.
Spirit. But like Olamide rightly said, now we are the sacrifice of God. We can enter there. So we do not need any intermediary.
Yes.
We can stand in front of Father. He said, come boldly to his throne of mercy. You get it? So it is no longer a need for us to burn incense to approach God.
He said something to the Samaritan woman, because when she was saying that did the Jews have anything to do with the Samaritans, but he said that what he's going to do now is for people to worship him anywhere.
Yeah. We don't have to go to Jerusalem.
Exactly. Where the temple is.
Because they say we be his witness all over.
So we need to carry
exactly
around with us.
Yeah, like thank you guys. You guys have dropped so many gems. I really enjoyed what you guys said, and I've learned a lot from today's episode, and I'm sure you are also going to learn a lot when you finally watch and listen to all of these things that these men of God and sons of God have said. So thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Sheyi. Thank you, Olamide. Thank you, Mr. McKay. Thank you for you also. Thank you for our cameraman at the back. For that, for me, shout out to you. Thank you so much to all of you that are going to watch this thing. So please remember to comment, like, share, and see you next time.
Bye.